Hi, this is Coach Margaret Jackson back at it with you. Business Strategy Part 2. We're back on track. We thought we were off track, and we're really on track, and COVID-19 has us all crazy in terms of our timeline. So apologies for that, but you get the gist. COVID-19 survival, and you're not going to just survive, you're going to thrive, and you're going to thrive, and you're going to survive, and you're going to keep it moving. You were born for a purpose. You were born for something, to do something special on this planet, to leave your legacy. Like Steve Jobs said, I want to make a ding on the universe. Make a ding on the universe. COVID-19 does not have permission to take that away from you. Our agenda: COVID-19 thoughts, innovation, entrepreneurship. Here's my thoughts for COVID-19. I was doing a little research, and I keep this on my phone, the history of pandemics. Pandemics have been around for centuries. We've had the bubonic plague. We've had the just, and I want to make sure that I pronounce this right for you, so I'm going to bring it up. History of pandemics, just so I'm clear. Antonine plague. 5 million people died. That's 165 to 180 when they had, no technology, right? Smallpox. 56 million people in 1520. The 17th century, Great Plagues, 3 million people passed away in the 1600s. And this is not to make light of lost lives. I'm saying life has to still be lived with or without a pandemic. You have to move forward with or without the pandemic. We don't know how long this is going to be with us. We're hoping and we're praying and we're believing that things are going to turn around and that there's going to be a vaccine. But that aside, however long it takes them to get there, you got to keep pressing forward, and you got to make steps in your own business to make sure that your business is surviving, thriving. You're doing what you are designed to do. You've got a passion in you. You got that entrepreneurship spirit. You've got that non-give up spirit. And we've got to keep our minds mentally focused, stable, and moving forward. We're seeing a lot of news about mental stresses and strains. You keep focused. Focus on your business. Focus on the infrastructure. Focus on the plans, and begin to hit the ground running as our economy reopens, and you will be ready. Okay, so innovation. Let's talk about innovation. Innovation is the commercialization of products, right? Products or services, processes, things that you can modify, things that you can come up with. COVID-19 is forcing change. It's forcing new thoughts. It's forcing new innovative ideas. How do we do business? Do we do business in a bubble? What do we do? Okay. How do we exchange money? How do we do non-touch activities to do commerce, to go to school? So we're figuring that out. And this pandemic is forcing a new type of change. New industries are birthed in stresses and strains, and forcing you to think about what you haven't thought about, things that you may have thought about and didn't move forward on because you thought you had time. Time's run out. Create the change, innovate your products, modify, combine ideas, and combine other things that could improve your products, existing ones. If you're a trainer, if you're a coach like myself, how do you change your products? How do you package them in a way to get them to the mass media? How do you create innovation in your products? So here's some examples. Advances in IT and logistics, innovation, innovating products. Okay, the creation of IT and logistics created overnight express like FedEx, delivery services, internet, online retailing. Amazon is making a killing right now. eBay, both of these companies taking a lead on this, revolutionize advertising industries, and Yahoo and Google and Facebook. And we found different ways to use innovative ways, because of innovation, IT ways, logistics, technology, to get new information out there, resources, ways of doing business. And this pandemic is forcing the same thing. Advances in technology, nanotechnology, revolutionizing many different industries, medical industry, surgery. We're seeing a lot come out of the AI industry. Airplanes, we love our airplanes being safe. So Innovation just doesn't happen in technology. It happens in service industries. It happens in sports. It happens in all of these different industries. It happens in fashion, right? Remember when Spanx came out, ladies? Innovation. So think about what you can innovate in your business and get it done and get it ready to hit the world, get it out there, and you don't have to wait till the other side of the pandemic for that to happen. You can start moving towards that and getting your product out to the public. Entrepreneurship. Okay, what is entrepreneurship really? It is your change agents. You take risks, you innovate, you create new products, processes, and sometimes you're in a business and it creates, because of how you're innovating and because of how you're thinking, you're starting new businesses, you're starting subsidiaries, you're acquiring resources and businesses. And we see like Facebook picks up anything that really masses are gravitating to by way of socializing on like Instagram, socializing on our mobile phones and on the way that we're socializing in terms of technology. You're going to see Facebook hovering somewhere, whether or not they're going to, and sometimes in this case they bought Instagram, and so they look at ways of making sure that they stay king of the hill. And so you want to do the same thing. What can you do as an entrepreneur to create the best competitive advantage that you can create for your business? Entrepreneurs innovate by commercializing. What are we commercializing? Ideas, inventions. We're doing assessments on them. Entrepreneurs are seeking to create new businesses, opportunities. You're assembling resources. And then what? Exploit. It's not necessarily a bad word. We want to exploit. Why? Because we want to create revenue. We want to create income. Why? Because we want to make a difference in our industries. We want to make money. Sometimes entrepreneurs are in business just because they want to make money. They don't want to do anything for anyone. They just want to make money. So they don't care what type of industry. And you got serial entrepreneurs. They're in business to make money, and they'll get businesses, sell businesses, move forward. Take in on another business, move forward, and you see a lot of that. What does Shark Tank do? They're helping. Why? Because they want to make money. They're not necessarily interested in that industry. They see an opportunity to create what? New revenue. Entrepreneurship. If successful, entrepreneurs not only drives the competitive process, but it also creates a value for the individual entrepreneurs and society at large. We create value. Create value. Let your customers know that you're there. Create value. Continue to innovate. Continue to move forward. COVID-19 is not the end all. And I shared different pandemics over the years. HIV and AIDS is a pandemic. It's considered a pandemic, and and we've lost 25 million people. Yet we move forward. So move forward, be great, fulfill your purpose, fulfill your destiny. Be great on purpose. Be power man, power woman. Be great on purpose. COVID-19 does not determine your future. Keep your mind focused. Someone's at my door. Keep your mind focused. This is Margaret Jackson, AM 1220 KDOW. Coach Margaret, Business on the Edge. Tune into our show. Check out the magazine. Be great on purpose. You're here to win for a long, long time.